Hello. I couldn't do my pregnancy vlog last week because uh, we were looking at houses to move to. So last weekend was super busy for me. So this week I'm doing a combined week 23 and week 24 update. First I want to show you the products that I got this week. First one is this Where is Baby's Belly Button book that I got for free at work. There is a expectant parents group and they handed this out when we had our meetup. And one of the moms in that group, she's kind of like the leader of the group, and she's not an expectant mom because she's already a mom, and she said her daughter loves this book because it's kind of like peekaboo style book, you know, like this, and every page has something like that, which I thought was really cute, like this. And then we got this sleeper from Costco last week. Costco was having a sale for all the Carter sleepers, and I think it went all the way up to 18 months, and I got the 6-month size. And I didn't want to pick another pink outfit because Emma already has a lot of pink things, so I decided to pick a blue one and one that's like a snowman kind of theme with a snowman booty, which is really cute, and it's fleece, so it's very it looks really warm. So I'm not sure if they still have the sale, but you guys should go check it out. And then my friend got me these little kitty hat and socks, which I think is just so cute, super cute. I think this is a cat and not a bunny. And then she also got me a onesie that says "Perfect like mommy." Thanks, Marge. Super, super sweet. Thank you. And then my cousin gave me the Snoogle pillow, which I think is the best thing in the world. I didn't really think that I would need like a body pillow because I'm not super big yet, but it's been so helpful, and you could use it in many different ways. So by default, it has this C shape, and you kind of just put your head on one end and then put the other end in between your knees, so that really helps with sleeping on the side. And I've always slept on my side. I've never been a back sleeper, so I never really thought that sleeping on the side would be a problem. But having this pillow is so so amazing. I never thought that a pillow could make such a big difference. And then you could fold the pillow in different ways like this, so you could use it as a back pillow, or kind of like this. It helps you sit up straight. So I use it in bed when I'm just kind of leaning against it, watching my iPad. So this position is really helpful. And John was saying that he feels weird having a body pillow in bed because I'm always using it, and now he feels like there's something in between us. But I just love it. I think everyone should get the Snoogle pillow. Best thing in the world. Okay, so those are the products. And this week I also went to get my glucose test, and I'm actually very nervous about it because they say that Asian women are prone to testing positive or for diabetes while they're pregnant. And I eat a lot of carbs, and I love ice cream. So I wouldn't say that I've been eating a very healthy diet. Also, I would definitely say I eat a carb-heavy diet, so I am nervous about the test results. So we'll see. I think the results should come back on Monday. And what else? Oh, my belly is super, super itchy now, especially near the belly button. It's just so itchy, and no matter how much oil or how much lotion I put on my belly, I just keep on scratching it. And I know that it's bad and we're not supposed to scratch, but I just can't help it. And in my last doctor's appointment, I talked about my itchy belly, and then she said it's going to last for the entire pregnancy, and even if I were to use like a hydrocortisone cream or gel, it wouldn't really help. The only thing that might kind of soothe the area would be lotion or oil. So I'll just keep on doing that, and hopefully I'll get used to it and not scratch so much. Yeah, so we'll be moving soon, in about a month. Right now we live in a 2-bedroom, and the bedrooms are on different floors, so it would be very inconvenient after Emma comes, because I want her room to be right next to our room. So this current house does not work for us, and that's why last weekend we were looking at different options, and we decided on one, and we'll be moving in about a month. So I started kind of packing slightly, and it is, going to be a lot of work to move. I think I've been in this house for 5 years, so there's definitely a lot of stuff that I have accumulated in the past 5 years. So yeah, I guess it will be a good chance to declutter and throw out the things that I don't need. But yeah, moving is gonna be very stressful, and I'm gonna start now, so hopefully I don't wait until the very end. And Emma will have a place a much better home when she arrives. And I'm also starting to plan for my maternity leave. Work has been so stressful for me. I have a lot more work now than I did before I got pregnant, and it's just so overwhelming. I seriously have more work than I could comfortably say I am doing the work for 2 people. Like, my workload is enough for 2 full-time people, which is just crazy. And I know that it's very bad to be stressed out, especially now that I'm entering my 3rd trimester. So I really need to hire someone. And so hiring would be my biggest priority right now. Hopefully I can find someone soon. And yes, my maternity leave, I decided to start my leave 4 weeks before the due date, and that's really going to help me just mentally prepare for Emma's arrival and not be so stressed and hung up on work-related stress, because it's not worth it to be stressed out about work when Emma, who's, the most important thing in the world, not thing, most important person in my life is coming soon. So I want to be very prepared, and I just want to be ready whenever she arrives. Okay, and I also, oh yeah, so last time I talked about switching hospitals, and yes, I decided to switch to El Camino Hospital, and I have signed up for 4 classes to take at El Camino. And they recommend that you take the classes in a 3rd trimester. So I will be I believe the first class that I will be taking is in December, and then there's a lot more in January, because you need to finish the classes, I think 4 to 6 weeks before the due date. So most of the classes are happening in January, but some are starting in December. So I'm actually pretty excited about that, because I don't really know, I don't know enough about what to expect for labor or with a new baby, so it'll be good to learn. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, so that's been helpful, but I'm excited to go to class and learn some more. And this week, John felt Emma for the very first time. He hasn't felt her ever since when I started feeling her, which was when we were on our baby moon, because like I said before, my placenta is kind of in between Emma and my belly, so it's kind of hard to feel her. But now Emma is getting stronger, and she's been moving around like crazy, and finally John felt her, and it was really cool to see his reaction. Oh yes. The glucose, back to the glucose test, I forgot to talk about my experience. In addition to being stressed out about the results, the entire glucose test took about 2.5 hours, and I didn't know it was going to take that long at first. I thought it was just like a 1 hour thing, but turns out, at least for my hospital, they wanted the test to last for 2 hours. So you go in, and then they give you the orange flavored drink, which is super sweet, and you have to finish the drink in front of them while they watched you, right? And then after the drink, you wait 1 hour, they would draw your blood, and then you wait another hour, and then they would draw your blood again. So that's 2 hours. So while, like from beginning to end, it's like it took about 2.5, because you needed to wait for your turn, and you need to get your drink. And I thought that while I waited, I thought I could at least walk around. But when I asked if I could get up and walk around, they actually said no, because they said the sugar level was going to drop, and they didn't want me to kind of like crash in the middle of walking around the hospital. So they insisted that I stay in the waiting area, which is really boring, right? I did bring a book to read, but I was also very tired because I woke up early to go to the lab to get tested. So I sat in the chair for probably 45 minutes, and then my butt started to hurt, and I wanted to walk around, but then they said I couldn't. I said, okay, fine. So 1 hour passed, and then they drew my blood, and then I came back out, and the receptionist, she was like, how do you feel right now? Are you dizzy? Are you, because of the sugar level dropping? And I said, oh, I'm just really tired and sleepy. So she said, there's an EKG room in the back that I could use to kind of lay down and take a nap if I wanted. And I was like, oh my god, really? I did not expect that they would give me a room, like a private room, to just lay down and rest. I thought I would need to go back out in the waiting area and sit there for another hour. So I was really happy that they gave me a room. So I was able to rest. I didn't fall asleep or anything, but I was laying down on the bed with the lights off and everything. So that was really sweet of them to offer. So my experience with the glucose test was pretty good, especially after they gave me the private room. And I don't know if you can still see. So they drew blood on this arm. There's like a little bruising, and then some more on this arm. And the day before the glucose test, I actually had my blood drawn for my thyroid test. Like I said before in my very first vlog, I have Graves' disease, which is hyperactive thyroid, and they have to monitor my thyroid level throughout the pregnancy to make sure that it's not overly high. And thankfully, because of Emma, my thyroid level has been pretty stable, and this week the test came back normal again, so that's good. So I would say the pregnancy and Emma has saved me from thyroid disease. But when as soon as she arrives, it is very likely that my thyroid will go back to before. So after she comes in, I can get some treatment for that. But at least right now, I'm happy that my thyroid levels are normal. And I think that's about it. The only other update I have is right now my belly measures 33.5 inches. And last time, 2 weeks ago, it was 33. So I guess I only grew half an inch in the past 2 weeks. And my weight gain, I have now gained, to be exact, 9.6 pounds since the beginning of pregnancy. And let me show you my bump. Looks like this from the front and from the side. You can definitely see that I'm very pregnant. See? There she is. The app, my pregnancy app called the Bump, says that she's the size of a cantaloupe. So yeah, we are getting bigger, and Emma's getting bigger, and oh, today I started packing for the hospital bag, and I did my first load of laundry for Emma, and that just felt so real, you know? First time doing baby laundry for Emma. Yeah, so yes, I'm starting to pack for the hospital bag. I'm not done yet though. I'm just taking it slowly so I don't procrastinate and then just stress over it. And I will probably update you on what I put in the hospital. I don't want to overpack because I know the hospital provides a lot. So I'll do another update when I finish packing for the hospital. And that's it. See you next time. Bye.